today for a good old-fashioned stationery haul. It's been a hot minute. To be honest, I've been working my way through a lot of stationery I already owned, as well as clearing out a little bit of stationery that I realised just didn't work for my needs, and it's been a while since I actually bought any stationery, so these few pieces are the first in a while, to be honest. But I was in the market for some more stationery. I got a couple of gifts and I bought a couple of things for myself. So I will start with the things I bought for myself, but to be honest, recently I've been feeling quite stressed, a little bit disorganised, not necessarily on top of things. I've had a lot of different projects, both for freelance work, for YouTube and for my PhD, as well as some other academic stuff I'm involved with. And I've been struggling to find the balance, and sometimes a little bit of stationery can just help. So I went to TK Maxx and I picked up two notebooks. The first one is this one, which was in the sale for £2.50, which I'm so pleased with, and it's from a brand called Fringe, which I bought stationery from a few times out of TK Maxx, and it's one of my favourite brands. It says keep going, and inside it is a monthly planner, so it has the whole month laid out for you there, in a really aesthetic format. I like being able to see my whole month in one place. I far prefer having a written planner and diary to a computer based one, like the one on my MacBook or on Google calendars, whatever. This works better for me, being able to write in it, scribble it out, etc, etc. It has a little notes section, and then in the back it does just have lined paper for more notes, so that helps obviously if you've got more things you want to write down about dates or potential things that you're not sure when they're going to happen. And this actually started in August, which is why it was reduced to £2.50 and continues on throughout 2020. So naturally it's still 2019, so it works for me, and I'll get to use it for the entire rest of next year. I've only filled in 1 month so far, which is October, but I really like the layout, and I think for £2.50 this was an excellent find. And then something a little bit more customisable was this notebook, which was £5.99, also from Fringe, and it's Living My Best Life. I also appreciated the kind of inspirational, empowering quotes. I was in the mood for those, so I got this nice little leaf ring-bound notebook, which I really enjoy because I prefer a ring-bound notebook since you can just obviously do that. It lays out flat. I think it's easier to use. And what I think a lot of people like about dotted paper is it's very customisable. A lot of people use it for bullet journaling, which this is not specifically. I'm not a bullet journaler, but in some senses I guess I'm using it in that style, just a little bit more casually. For example, one page I've got here is videos I want to film in October. I've already done my changing relationships with fashion and my reading wrap up for September. I'm currently filming my stationery book haul, as you can tell, so that's really nice. I've also got some notes about things that I can't share with you, in general to-do lists for life, so I am enjoying using that and just being able to make layouts and plans that work for me, and it's nice and chunky, so it will last me a good long while. My friend Jen, though, actually got me something from TK Maxx from my favourite stationery brand without even meaning to. Not that she didn't mean to buy it for me, but she didn't realise how much I would love it, I guess. That sounds like she didn't know me. You know what I mean? It just seemed like very well suited, and it was a little packet of two notebooks, jotter style, from TK Maxx, from the brand Fringe, and when you open it up you've got one which are dog unicorns and one which are llama unicorns, so they're both dogs and llamas but with horns. And one is lined, so your llamas are lined and your dogs are dotted, and I really like a jotter. I find them easy to chuck in my bag, particularly when I'm making notes from books for university, for my PhD, for things I don't necessarily find I write as neatly for, because I'm just so in the zone and I'm just writing that it just doesn't stay neat. So I like a jotter. I find it a really easy format to use. They're light and easy to carry around, and again I just prefer using paper to taking notes on my computer. I find it easier on my eyes and easier to look back on. So these were the perfect little gift, and very kind of Jen to gift me. I did then see these in TK Maxx in loads of different designs, so you can see if your TK Maxx or local home sense has them. The rest of the things in this haul were actually sent to me by my friend Leanne of Literary Diversions, which is another booktube channel. Leanne is another Scottish booktuber who is absolutely lovely, such a genuinely nice person, wonderful to watch. And she has an online store called Novel Menagerie, so she sent me some things from her store. Some of which are stationery, some of which are more in the organisational home decor world, but I thought I would include them in this video. But obviously stationery are these pencils. This is a little set of pencils with little quotes on them. So one says, brain bleach required, obviously, can't speak, can't unsee, and salty review pencil, which I think are so much fun. I like a traditional pencil, I'm very down with traditional pencils, and I mean, logically in my mind they also seem a little better for the environment than like retractable refillable plastic pencils. She also sent me one of her salty booktuber reviews pads, which are so adorable. Obviously if you read a book, the idea is that these are notes that like rip away, and when you read a book you can write a little review of it. So you've got title, author, genre, a rating from 1 to 10, which goes from why, brain bleach, to burn it with fire. Definitely felt like that before about some books. Then my important opinions, and read this instead. So the idea is that maybe it's for being a little bit more critical about books and books you don't like, and I think it's really fun and sassy and very Leanne. So very, very kind of her to send me that. She sent me a few of her bookmarks, which she has loads of on her site. She did send me some postcards, but I've already used some of them, so I can't show them to you, but I did take a picture on my Instagram that you can check out. And then lastly, which is the kindest thing ever, is she sent me a pin flag. So I have been developing my pin and badges collection of late. There are badges on here as well, and I've noticed a theme arising, which is that they're all pretty much literary or political badges. If you'd like to see an in-depth tour of this, let me know. I could do it on my Instagram stories and then save it so that everybody can see it. But Leanne sells these gorgeous pin flags in a variety of different fabrics. I have this hanging up on my wall. I'll try and insert a clip of what it looks like on my wall. And I was surprised to see that I haven't actually filled it yet, so I think I might need to get some more pins. But one of these pins Leanne also sent me, which is this little wooden one of little books surrounded by leaves. So this is also from her shop, and yeah, I'm just in love with this because I didn't really have anywhere to put my pins, and you want to display them, and I do wear them, so I take them off, I put them on my jacket. In fact, right now my LGSM pin isn't on here because it's on my jacket. But where am I going to put them in between wearing them? They're like jewellery, guys. So now I have the perfect place to display them, and yeah, thank you so much, Leanne, for sending this to me. She did send me this stuff for free from her shop, but she doesn't know I'm including it in a video yet. Hi, Leanne. But she has given me a code for you to use, which I shared on Instagram, but I'll share here as well. If you'd like 10% off everything in her shop, the code is NovelWeen19. I'll put it here so you can see what the text actually is and write it in the description box. And that works until the first week in November. So yeah, if you plan on buying anything from her shop in October, then use that code. Obviously, why wouldn't you want 10% off? And if you, like me, have developed a bit of a pin badge collection, these flags are perfect. So that was very kind of Leanne, very kind of Jen, and very kind of myself to buy myself some stationery. I think this video has been a bit of a short and sweet one, but hopefully you've enjoyed it regardless. I'd love to know if you've picked up any fun stationery or organisational pieces recently. What is your favourite stationery brand? Where do you find the best bargains? And until next time, happy reading. I'll see you again soon. Bye guys!